series of mudslides destroying or damaging more than 500 homes and businesses.
You see this area here with this home and this pool. As we fade back to what's left there now, absolutely nothing.
From Burbank to Montecito, those new images of the harrowing first moments.
Oh my God, Mom!
Marco Farrell recording that wall of water. The Thomas Fire, largest in California history, denuded the nearby hills of vegetation and anything that would absorb the water. Many did not heed the voluntary evacuation warnings. Given the freak nature of the downpour, it might...
Almost an unbelievable scene for thousands of Maryland residents. Raging waters filling the streets of their town, Ellicott City.
Oh my God!
Crumbling houses. And smashing car after car.
They're all going down.
Tossing them like toys. It happened so fast, a torrential downpour, more than 8 inches of rain in just 3 hours.
Build this place the best we can.
Hurricane Florence now crashing into the Carolina coast as fears of catastrophic flooding have already been realized. Winds now ranging up to 90 miles per hour, so strong the roof of this gas station collapsed. That roof then blowing away. Take a look at the waves crashing inside this home in North Topsail Beach.
Now it seems the 500-year floods come every other year.
Your legal next of kin, because the loss of life is very, very possible.
Hurricane Michael is the strongest hurricane to hit the U.S. since 1969, ripping through the southeast, leaving a path of destruction in its wake. The monster storm slamming into Florida's panhandle, making landfall near Mexico Beach just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Winds at 155 miles an hour, just shy of a Category 5 hurricane. Watch as fierce winds tear apart this Panama City home.
And we're lucky to have our lives.
An entire town has been reduced to ashes. This fire is now the 4th most destructive in California's history.
We lost everything, trailers, all our belongings. Now we're on grinding rock.
The mayor of the city, Jody Jones, urging her residents to not surrender.
I don't know what we're going to be faced with in the next few days, but we will.
In Northern California, the Camp Fire has grown even more deadly.
The Carr Fire near Redding, now 20,000 acres. Near Yosemite, the Ferguson Fire charring more than 43,000 acres. Parts of that park still closed.
Down in Southern California, 2 major wildfires, the Hill Fire and the Woolsey Fire, just miles from one another.
Now to the other major headline tonight, the governor of California declaring a statewide emergency as those potentially historic winds fuel multiple wildfires. One of the newest erupting right there in Vallejo, north of San Francisco, burning up a hill, threatening the homes you see, and families forced to evacuate with fire on both sides of the road. Homes and businesses have already been lost as firefighters battle to save the rest. ABC's Will Reeve tonight on the scene.
Tonight, a statewide emergency in California and 2 new fires igniting near the Carquinez Bridge northeast of San Francisco.
Those homes are very much in danger right now.
Residents with hoses defending their homes as crews rush in to fight the Glen Cove fire. Our Rob Marciano at the Sky Fire.
Look how low he got. This is precision. These choppers have been coming in every 5 minutes. They do not want this fire to cross I-80.
But the Glen Cove fire did. Drivers surrounded by blinding smoke enveloping the roadway.
80, just past the toll plaza here, is closed and they're turning traffic around.
2 firefighters injured battling the blaze. This amid potentially historic fire weather conditions to the north.
So they're working hard to defend this structure. You can see the propane tanks already venting.
In Sonoma County, winds gusting above 90 miles per hour, turbocharging the Kincaid fire's spread through wine country. More than 3,000 firefighters battling the 30,000-acre blaze.
With the winds picking up, the flames are encroaching on this vineyard, the fire snaking all the way up the property.
In Healdsburg, this winery reduced to rubble. Patients evacuated from this Santa Rosa hospital.
Overnight, this house catching fire. As the sun rises, it is completely engulfed. The structure is crumbling.
By daybreak, some 180,000 people ordered to evacuate the county. Traffic jamming Highway 101. Tonight, the state's governor says they're deploying every resource available to fight fires. These critical conditions also threatening some 8 million people in Southern California as the work week begins.
Dozens of people have been evacuated from their homes amid heavy rain and flooding in southern France.
At least 20 were rescued by helicopter in the Ero region as floodwater engulfed their homes. The damage to roads and homes has been extensive, and some locals have talked about having narrower escapes. Cars were even swept away in the floodwaters. According to local authorities, nearly 50 roads have been made impassable by flooding and landslides. Rail traffic has been disrupted between Montpellier and Perpignan. Northern Spain has also been hit badly. At least one person has died and 4 others are missing after torrential rain swept through Catalonia. Locals appeared stunned by the force of nature.
It has been devastating. Everything has gone. Everything. There are people who have lived here that have lost their homes.
After the rain subsided on Wednesday, rescue crews and residents began cleanup efforts. Authorities say 20,000 people have been affected by power cuts caused by the storm. Italy hasn't escaped. 2 people have died in the Piedmont region. Meteorologists have blamed the torrential rain on a cold front known as a high-level isolated depression.
Across the UK, parts of northern England have suffered a month's worth of rain in just 24 hours, forcing many to leave their homes. The problem has become an election issue with political leaders ahead of next month's poll. Opposition Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn visited homes in South Yorkshire that were soaked by overflowing rivers. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Boris Johnson praised the work of local emergency services as he visited the town of Matlock in Derbyshire on Friday. 1 woman died after being swept away in recent heavy rains nearby.
Stamattina ci ha sommerso di aiuto. Noi di notte avevamo l'acqua all'ombelico, non sapevamo più cosa fare perché non si poteva più alzare nulla e abbiamo circa 70.000 euro di danni perché i frigoriferi non c'è più niente.
Questa attacca sul muro segna la piena, 187 centimetri, la seconda di sempre per Venezia, svegliata anche stamattina da questo suono. L'arrivo dell'acqua alta all'alba, il picco poco prima delle 11 di circa 120 centimetri. In alcune parti della città le calli e i canali sono la stessa cosa, invase tutti dall'acqua. Allo stesso orario domani è attesa la piena, poco meno di 1,5 metri. A far paura però è il vento di scirocco, lo stesso che martedì notte all'isola della Giudecca aveva portato a questo. I muretti abbattuti, anche quelli delle ville. Adesso a Venezia tutti si preparano, pronti a un'altra giornata di paura per l'acqua alta.